Hey everyone, welcome to Queen Elizabeth's virtual open house for 2022. We are coming to you live from the Night's Watch studio here at Queen E.
We are so excited to have you all here today, and we have so much to share with you tonight.
Let's start by introducing ourselves. I'm Ethan.
And I'm Isa. We are going to be your MCs for this virtual kickoff live stream.
Before we get started with today's event, we'd like to acknowledge that Queen Elizabeth High School is located in Métis Region 4 and Treaty 6 territory. We acknowledge that Treaty 6 territory has historically been a home, traveling route, and a trading area for the Métis, Cree, Blackfoot, Dene, Saulteaux, and Nakota Sioux.
As student and staff here at Queenie, we are all treaty people, and we work very hard every day to respect the Treaty of Peace and Friendship that was signed here in 1876.
Now, let us tell you a little bit about Queenie. Isa, take it away.
Well, Queenie is located in Killarney neighborhood of North Edmonton, and we have a population of around 1,400 students. As a mid-sized high school in Edmonton, we have the advantages of a big high school with the feel of a small school.
I completely get what you mean. I feel like I know most of the teachers here at Queenie, and most of them probably know who we are. It really does feel like a home away from home.
There are also many opportunities to get involved in student life here. For example, Ethan and I are both a part of the athletic board, which means we help manage our athletic teams, keep score during games, as well as commentate our athletic live streams on YouTube.
In fact, you may have seen Isa and I running the live streams for our basketball games before. In a few minutes, you also get a chance to see a video collage of all of our awesome events that our school organizes. And if you're lucky, you may even catch a glimpse of yours truly playing in the school's band.
Very impressive, Ethan. Maybe you could give us a little performance right now.
No, we will showcase that later in the band today.
All right, all right. Our point is Queenie is the place to find your passion. There are so many options for you to choose from, and with our caring and welcoming staff, you will get the opportunity to pursue your dreams into post-secondary and beyond.
Let's not get a little too ahead of ourselves. We'll kick the night off by introducing our principal, Mr. McEwen, who would like to share a few words with you all.
Thank you very much, Ethan and Isa. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Brent McEwen. I'm the principal of Queen Elizabeth High School, and I'm just so happy to have you here. But I have to tell you, honestly, I'm also a little sad that you're actually not here. I've been to lots of open houses, and I don't think I ever get over that little tickle in the stomach, that little bit of nervousness. I love the energy that comes with open houses. We're going to try to replicate that as best as we can, but I'm just so happy that you joined us today. I want to tell you that I know where you're at. I'll tell you that last year, I was almost literally where you were at. I was the principal of a large junior high, so I was surrounded by about 200 grade 9 kids, all anxiously awaiting their crack at high schools. I was also the parent of a grade 9 student who also was very anxious about high school. So I've been right where you're at. I know what you're going through. And I guess what I want to tell you that this year, despite all of the COVID chaos and having to tackle almost every change imaginable, the kids are doing all right. And that for all of the big changes that we anticipate as you move into high school, I got to tell you, there's a lot of things that really stay the same. For years when I go to talk to my own kids' parents, I always tell them that there's three things that are really important to me. I need my kids to like school, I need them to work hard, and I need them to be nice to other people. Those three things really carry you through most of the things, whether it's elementary, junior high, or high school. But I'm going to give you a little secret about a successful open house, and I think really a successful grade 10 year. And it really is all about connections. Now, that may sound pretty simple, but really what your job is here tonight is to walk your way through virtually, of course, walk your way through Queenie and really look for connecting points. One of the things people always ask me, what can you tell me about Queenie? And I always throw that right back at them, this being my first year here. And I think the one word that often comes up is diversity. And it is true. Queenie is a remarkably diverse place, culturally, academically, every way you could imagine. There's 1,400 different stories here. But what I'm really proud of at this school is that there's 1,400 plus connecting points for every one of our students. They have multiple ways to connect here. And that's what I want you to look for tonight. Whether it's looking for a teacher that maybe you just see that sparkle in their eye that makes you want to connect. Maybe it's a sports team. Maybe it is a club that you can envision, right? All of those are ways in. We have reams of educational research out there in the world. The one thing that is rock solid that we know for certain is that in order to be successful in school, you don't need just one connection, you need a web of connections, and making that web actually starts here tonight. Again, I am so glad that you joined us. I am going to be sticking around, and once we throw it back to Ethan and Isa, they're going to give you some directions, and I'm going to be in a little Google Meet tonight, willing to answer all your questions with the rest of our administrative team, and I hope to see you there. Again, folks, I am so glad that you joined us tonight, and I'm really looking forward to hearing about your impressions of Queenie and seeing you in person when we get here in the fall. Thank you so much, and now back to Isa and Ethan.
Thank you, Mr. McEwen. Shout out to our new principal this year. I feel like everywhere I look, Mr. McEwen is out there chatting with students, attending like every single athletic event, and giving away books.
And he shows up to like the night watch like every morning.
You're right. He does show up on the Night's Watch a lot, huh?
Oh, like he's like a regular anchor at this point for sure. But speaking of which, we should probably explain what Night's Watch is to our new viewers.
Yes. Okay. So the Night's Watch is essentially our daily news network here at Queenie.
Pretty much. It airs daily, and we have our anchors informing our students and staff about all the events taking place at Queenie, passing on information from admin, or just letting us know that the bus passes are ready to pick up from the office.
Essentially, if you need to know about something happening at Queenie, it will be on the Night's Watch that morning. And hey, who knows? Maybe someone watching us today will be the anchor for the future of Night's Watch.
I hope so. But speaking of news and events at Queenie, why don't we talk a little bit more about some of the awesome things that students can experience at Queenie?
You got it. Let's start with the Royal Guard. This is our school's student leadership body, which is in charge of planning large-scale events at Queenie. Events like our Touch of Class days, Halloween parades, and haunted houses, as well as our multicultural festival coming up later this year called Mosaic.
As well, we have groups like the Social Justice Committee, which works hard at our school to promote equity and understanding in our school and our community. They recently worked together with our Rajo students to put together an absolutely outstanding Black History Month celebration.
But enough of us talking. Why don't we just show you what it looks like?
You're right. Let's show her the video that she was talking about. I love that video. That's such a great job of capturing all the little things you get to see as a student at Queenie.
Oh, hang on, Ethan. It says here we are contractually obligated to mention that many of the shots in that video were filmed prior to the start of COVID-19 restrictions.
Contractually? I don't remember reading that thing before I signed it.
Ethan.
Okay, I read it. Sure, yeah.
Sure you did. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed that quick glimpse into what it's like to be a Queenie Knight. Trust me when I say I would not change it for the world.
Anyways, let's get this party started. You're probably wondering how tonight will run, so here it is.
At the conclusion of the stream, we will direct you back to our website to choose which sessions you'd like to attend today. We have over 20 sessions for you to choose from today, which will run through the Google Meet by our staff and students.
Just an important reminder before you click on the Google Meet link, please make sure you're logged into either your personal Google account or your child's EPSB Google account.
That step is super important, so please make sure you have a Google account ready to use.
Starting at 6:45, there will be 4 time slots for you to pick between any of the sessions available tonight. Each time slot will be the last 15 minutes, so you will have plenty of time to ask questions from our staff.
The master schedule for all of the sessions available today can be found in the link below this video in the description.
You will notice in the description there's a link back to our website, queenelizabeth.epsb.ca. At that link, you will find a big button that says Open House Schedule in big letters.
Take a few minutes to look at which 4 sessions you would like to check out today. The link to each Google Meet will be found in the master schedule.
For example, you may choose to check out the athletics Q&A session for your first time slot, then our computing science showcase for the second time slot, then our science showcase for your third time slot, and finally our AP English Q&A for your fourth time slot.
If you didn't get a chance to see all the programs you're interested in tonight, don't worry. Come back later in a week and we will have recorded versions of our sessions available on our website for you to look at.
Finally, before we let you go, if you have any general questions about our school that you'd like answered, there's an administration Q&A lobby in our master schedule, which will be running throughout the night. Make sure to drop by.
And now we will give you a few minutes to take a look at the schedule before the start of our first session, which will run at 6:45. Reminder, the link to our master schedule is in the description below.
As well, if you'd like to check out our virtual 3D tour of the school, it'll be at the same link below. Just scroll down a bit.
A little further down, you'll also find some pre-prepared videos about our many programs at Queenie, so take time to check those out as well.
So, what are you waiting for? Head to the link below to check out what Queenie has in store for you. We're so excited for you all to come here next year.
And again, just a reminder, make sure you are logged into a Google account in order to join these Google Meets.
So, thank you so much for joining us tonight, and I hope to see many of your faces here soon. Hit that link below and join us at our live sessions.
Bye.